I hear people graduating, people that I know, they get the job, but when they work on it, they start to feel different. What is happening? I'm studying for a bachelor degree in electrical engineering, yet I'm studying something in the job about chemical engineering, chemical processes. Vice versa, I'm learning about chemical engineering in the university, but I'm later on figuring out that we need to cope in the workplace because we work in electrical wires. You work in a situation, you are very good at it technically. You know what to calculate and what to include, what to leave. But when it comes the moment that are really causing us to feel stressed, the moment that we talk to our superiors, we feel nervous. Stage fright. I had prepared a situation and a presentation ready to be spoken, but when you are in front of the people, you start to mumble and losing it. Universities don't teach us how to cope with this situation. Yes, they offered courses that teach us how to present, but really not to use it a lot, which is the problem. You find yourself struggling with body language, you find yourself struggling with locating and finding the right word to say in front of the people, and you get to lose your eye. When you see people that are so embarrassed when they talk, they might feel ashamed of themselves when they ask questions that they think that they are silly. But when you see their faces and you get to appreciate how courage they are because they have spoken, because let's face it, there are a lot of people, they are technically strong, but they never got the idea to present their thoughts, to present their achievements in front of a very large audience because they focused on the technical side. They focused on the IQ and they forgot how to have what it takes to talk in front of an audience without being afraid, how to be in a situation without having to memorize every single word, every single sentence. You just need to say what you want to say without being afraid of anything. They forgot these things that are really important. Knowing technical experience is very important, but also knowing how to speak about these experiences are very essential for me. And this what will get you the chance in front of an audience one day, even your superiors, and talk with a very powerful tone and a high level of courage so that people later on notice you, you be proud of yourself, and then you get to learn from what you presented and from the technical background and technical evaluation that your superiors give. You get to learn more about the technical and you get to learn more about how to present. During university time, I had always been most of the time late. And lucky for me, most of the doctors, they didn't question why was I late. I know this is not the world that we are imagining. We should be seeing doctors that are really punctual. They ask you about the time. Why are you late? They saw my face. They saw my keen about learning and attending every time, even though it was a little bit late. But they had really high amount of emotional intelligence. They appreciated someone coming, sweating, nervous, very rushed, bringing his note, feeling lost. They appreciated all of that. And then they said, just sit down and focus on what's the remaining of the lecture. And to this day, I always bring their examples. They are the one who saved me from being absent all the time. It is really important to be attending at the time, but it is also important how to be human, how to talk, how to work in a group, how to gather people around you, to provide information, to make yourself reliable and trustworthy so that they come to you always, they share their information, you exchange yours as well, fastening your level of knowledge. This is really my advice that I want to teach and deliver to the people watching me. And remember this, whenever you are questioning yourself, just ask yourself, is it really the important thing that I learn? Is the thing that I will know and not use, or the things that I will know and always use? Of course, it's the second one. I will know how to speak because I will speak to the audience all the time. Now I'm learning how to talk to people, and I'm offering this opportunity to myself to speak in front of the camera that supports me when I want to talk to people. Always learn what you need. Meanwhile, if you focused on some information that you are not going to use, then you don't need to learn them. Makes sense. You don't need to use them. Why the heck you want to learn them? So just focus and be smart to select the information that you need to know. Otherwise, we will not be able to know all of the things that are in the world. Hope I delivered my message, and of course, there is more coming with this content. I'm actually intending and using this channel to explain to you chemical engineering, and also the most important thing, how to learn what you will need to use in the future. Stay tuned.